Welcome back to a casted game of Age Mythology Retold. It is the stress test beta weekend, and thankfully this beta thing is fixed to the top this weekend. We have got two players. First one coming from the Norse. We've got Thor, and you can see starting off with dwarves. It's a unique thing is how Thor begins. Now all the Norse have access to the dwarves, which are gold specialists, but for Thor, these dwarves, they're a little bit better at everything. And this could be the Crocs playing as Thor. And on the other side of the map, we've got AoM Momo playing as Hades, god of the underworld and the afterlife. Let's see what he's up to as we begin. Now, with the Greeks, I've already seen this pretty regularly. It's an easy opening. You put 4 on food, 2 on wood, 2 on gold, rinse and repeat. You're going to be on your way to the next stage. There you go. I don't know if he goes back to food, if he stays on gold, but that could be it. Hope you guys are enjoying Age Mythology Retold. I am enjoying casting these games during this beta, and it's been so much fun getting back to a game that I played so much growing up. I've got the disc for Age Mythology in my office here. I got this game like in the 4th grade. I actually got AoM and AoE2 at the same birthday party, and I would just interchangeably switch between the two, checking them out. You know, they're different games, and man, oh man, I played it so long. I remember like getting access to the internet and dial-up, and like figuring out I could launch into the online with Age Mythology for the first time. It was really cool. So very cool to get back to it, and this is a civ I actually played a lot of growing up. One thing about Thor, at the very beginning, has the ability to cast the Dwarven Mine, and you can gather a little faster from it, and it's just a way to boost things up and not even have to worry about building, you know, an ox cart out there on the mine, and it all works out. Okay, now we do see a lot of wood chopping going on for the Crocs. It really makes me wonder what he's up to. He's been chopping a lot of wood. Really needs to be getting the food for age up. Is he aging up? No. Okay, so I think he was, I don't know if there's an upgrade he was getting, or if he's just gathering the wood for his next ox cart. One new thing about Age Mythology Retold is in the original game, and with many Age of Empires games, what do you research in the first age? A lot of times it's hunting dogs, right? It's an upgrade to your hunting, and for Retold, that upgrade is not available, right? So you can research a upgrade later on in the 3rd age, and I've been told, I think maybe they even made it so it doesn't help hunting. I'll have to confirm that one, but a little bit different, so you don't have to get any upgrades really early on. He was chopping wood, by the way, for his, of course, his temple to the gods. This is how you age up for every civ. And Thor, I've seen a little bit more of Thor this patch. I feel like last time it was all Odin. Maybe people got tired of winning with Odin and giving Thor a tryout this time around. Let's see, there's the ox cart coming up. Another change, of course, you're seeing in action. The villagers can actually build their ox carts out in the field, so you don't have to train one at the town center, drop a villager. That's pretty cool. So we got 2 ox cards up to go into the gold, so he is set up for the next age pretty much. Maybe he'll build one more, perhaps we'll see. But age up coming in, let's see what he's chosen, and it is going to be Forseti. So with Forseti, he is the god of justice, improvements for your infantry, and this is going to give you access to the troll and one of my favorite upgrades for the Norse, the Hall of Thanes, which makes your infantry speedier. And for an infantry heavy civilization like them, well, they've got some good cav. I don't know if I can even say that because raiding cav's been all over the place, but certainly, if you got a bunch of your heroes, Hershir, right, and throwing axe and whatever, you're gonna have a lot more speed, and it's quite nice. Of course, with Thor, you've got access to the Dwarven Armory in the 1st age. So basically, all of the upgrades, just really, let's just go over to Tool Tab, give it to you. All of the weapons for armory, ships, Dwarven Armory also spawns a free dwarf for each upgrade that it researches. So it's basically like, poof, free villager, free dwarf, you get the point. Okay, enough of that. Let's go see what's going on with Momo over on the other side. Momo, building up a little bit of a defensive wall here. The map, by the way, we are playing out here on Watering Hole. And the thing about Watering Hole is you've got these town centers. in the middle of the map. So if you want to play into the late game, you're probably going to want to control these for their extra population they're going to provide you. Everyone doesn't just get the same fixed max pop. Depending on how many settlements you build, that's going to increase. So you have a kind of a pocket town center, and there's 2 in the middle of the map here. Also, this map you can easily wall in or wall out your opponents. Kind of see, but here we go. Our first action of the day. Looks like the troll came out across the field by himself. A risky move. I don't think that's a very good unit just to be out trolling around on his own, and he is currently facing the Minotaur, who has been released from the labyrinth, and probably going to be going down here. And yeah, with the Gunner the Bulwark, that's his Herseer. Each Herseer gets their own unique name, by the way. They'll probably be chasing down this Minotaur, and so probably both going to be trading up for units. Now, for the Norse, they get favor by battling. So by fighting this Minotaur, that's actually farming favor for Crocs right now. So that Minotaur kind of going on a run, and we do see some raiding cav coming out. Now, a new building for the Norse, this is the Great Hall. And in the Great Hall, you can train your heroes and your cavalry. So it used to be everything was out of the Longhouse. A little different here in Retold. Down goes that Minotaur. Sad. On the other side, Momo, he kind of anticipate maybe this raid coming up, and he's walled off. So doing pretty good right now. Of course, did force some of his villagers inside of his base, but he got a little bit of that food first and is going for a second town center expansion. Not only going for it, he has it up. Now, second 2TC expansion can be a little hard to do against Norse. They typically play very, very aggressive, but kind of a defensive map. He set up some defenses here. Now, what he's kind of done is routed the opponent towards the second TC the way he's walled this. Let's hope he doesn't go for a little look-see down. He might be scouting it. I certainly would be checking that TC, and he in fact has. So he sees that. Of course, all the arrows don't necessarily hit here in Retold, so he'll escape with a little bit of his life. And he has some Gazelle available down here on the west side. Now, where did he just activate that? Okay, so we've got the second age god power here for Thor. We've got healing spring, so that's going to be passive healing for all of his units around there. Buildings, does it heal buildings as well? A little bit of raid coming in right now. Raiding cav up on the villagers. Gonna be taking some damage. And some hoplites, which are going to be anti-cav units, but they're kind of the they're the mainline infantry for the Greeks, and they're very good. You can make a lot of hoplites. They're going to do good against a lot of things, but just a little bit better against cav. I think that's a shallow that can be crossed there. It does look like. We do see Herseer trying to bust in. Now, they do not gain favor by battling buildings. So killing this wall doesn't exactly farm him some additional favor, and something to note. Now, someone in chat was asking, FitzBro, what does it cost to recast Dwarven Mine? And that's going to be 60 gold. And for all of our god powers, something new and Retold, they can be cast multiple times. Now, they cost favor for the additional cast, and it gets more expensive over time. So you'll see that go up if you were to reuse any of these. Typically, you don't see Dwarven Mine or Healing Spree recast. A lot of times reserved for the other god powers. I mean, if you can save up and get multiple Sons of Osiris or Meteors or whatever, it could be really, really fun. And it looks like right now, Norse going to be breaking in. We see some of those Berserk. These are the kind of generalists for the Norse. Good against everything. Throwing Axemen. Now, I've seen a lot of people talking about the Toxotes. What do you guys think about the Toxotes? People have been saying they're not good enough, but we're about to see this right here. Taking some shots. The troll there on the back line providing some damage, throwing that rock you saw, and the healing coming in. A good timing using restoration for the Greeks, and this really can turn the tempo of any battle. And look at the military count. You see at the top of your screen, 41 versus 20. Momo's holding this, and not only this, holding on a 2TC could be frankly a win condition. You say that early on, but his opponent has not good multi-TC, has invested in a forward base, has lost his healing spring. For Momo, everything's turning up roses. He's even got Ajax in there, having a good old time, taking down that building. Now, he is breaking over on the left side, trying to break in, trying to get some raids. He's picked off some villagers. So despite having 2 TCs, he is actually, he's still ahead on villagers. Yeah, I'll say he's lost a few. Sometimes you'll see him outrated, but yeah, that's a very good hold. Looking good from Momo. He may want to get the rest of that wall in here on the eastern front. Now, while we see what happens next in the game, I want to take a moment and show you guys one of the tools that I have been building. I've been working on, and you guys know I'm a software engineer, and in my free time, I've been working on AoM.gg. So let me show you this bad boy. I'm going to be hooking up this leaderboard. It's not out yet, but it will be. We've got, of course, our feature videos, but what I really want you to see are these recs page. If you played the beta this weekend, come on over, upload your replays. You could upload, download them, and I'm working on building out tons of features here. So I really hope you join me in checking out this page, favoriting, and let me know what you think. I'll be continuing to work on it. You'll see some coding streams going on, but I've been spending a lot of time just having fun with Next.js, building this bad boy out. Now let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. Looks like Momo, you know, when you get ahead, just get ahead more. He's got a third settlement coming down. Crocs would need something big to really come back from this. And you're looking at it right here. We've got a third age was just popped, and he's got Frost. So his opponent went for two 3TC expansions. He went for a third age timing. Frost here preventing that third TC going up, allowing him to clean up a few of these units, and he probably can even stop that town center now. We're going to see how this works out. He's going to probably need some more myth units and stuff. We see lots of hops in queue. Let's check out what Crocs is training. So it's going to be a troll. I'm surprised he wouldn't just continue on with the Frost Giant at this point, but there you go. Town center's down, and this is very, very effective. Momo going to be aging up, and he's going with Aphrodite. So going to have access to the Nemean Lion, which has just been, I've been really impressed with lately. I don't know if they've just been buffing it up or what, but we'll check that out when he hits the field. And there we go. We've got, what is this going to be? A Great Hall on the front line. Down goes the Giant. No, he doesn't. Giant's still up. Frost Giant's up. Ajax, though, going to be doing extra damage against him. He does not want to be taking that engagement. Certainly would want to take out Ajax, but doesn't really have anyone in position to kill Ajax. Uh-oh. Frost Giant taking a lot of damage, but tying up Ajax at the same time. We see a troll on the back line. Here come those Raiding Cav in the rear. They're going to be doing extra damage versus those Toxins if you look at them. Oh, but gets turned to pigs. Yes, that's the power of Aphrodite. He has used Curse, and Curse turning his opponent's army into pigs. And with Crocs losing a little bit of military momentum here, but what do we have from the backline? Berserks coming in to raid the villagers. These guys really shred, you'll see, coming on in. Now we do have Achilles in here, a very nice hero, very strong. You can see doing a good job. Now there's that Nemean Lion I told you about. Giving that roar and stunning everything. Of course, that roar stunning units nearby going to be great. We do see Crocs trying to take out that settlement, trying to hold on. This battle could define the victory of the game. We got one hoplites causing a problem, and that's it. Crocs said that's enough. I don't have multiple town centers. You turned my army into swine. And he taps out Momo with a very convincing 2TC Hades opening, walling himself in here so that he was able to secure his second expansion, hold that first fight, and from there, able to win out the game. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this cast of game of Age of Mythology Retold. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I've got tons more on the way. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.